Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week Wisdom and Legacy Building podcast. This is day 426 of our trek, and today is Wisdom Wednesday. Every Wednesday along life's trail, we dig for the nuggets of wisdom that are found in the book of Proverbs. Today, we'll explore the first half of chapter 18. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. I drove back to Marietta by myself on Monday. Paula and her mom were planning on coming with me, but due to unforeseen circumstances, we had to have a change in plans. They will join me on Wednesday when this episode originally airs, and will also bring with them a couple of Paula's friends from her quilting guild. The group plans on investing the remainder of this week focusing on quilting projects. On Saturday night, weather permitting, we will enjoy the fireworks display at the Marietta Sternwheel Festival. It's always a great treat for us. It is so great to be able to share our home and invest time with friends. The relationships that we foster are the ones that will continue to flourish. Strong relationships are formed through trust and loyalty. The book of Proverbs has many verses to help us to understand these concepts so that we can apply them to our lives and to our friendships. One verse in today's passage speaks to a subject that can destroy a friendship, and that is spreading rumors about others. So the title for our trek for today is taken from verse 8, and it starts out with, Rumors are dainty morsels. So let's start right in with verse number 1. Unfriendly people care only about themselves. They lash out at common sense. We all know individuals that are so self-centered that they are hurtful to others. They lash out even when it's not appropriate. Although there is no excuse for this type of behavior, it usually stems from the fact that this person really does not love themselves. So they compensate through selfish behavior that shows a lack of love for others also. Verse number 2. Fools have no interest in understanding, they only want to air their own opinions. Tied closely to the first verse, verse 2 describes a foolish and selfish person who does not care to be understanding of others. They are so bent on spewing their own opinions about every topic that they ignore the damage that they do cause to others. Verse number 3, doing wrong leads to disgrace, and scandalous behavior brings contempt. Even in a culture or society where ethical values are not held to a high regard, if a person continually does what is wrong or scandalous, it will eventually bring disgrace on that person and contempt from everyone who knows them. Verse number 4. Wise words are like deep waters. Wisdom flows from the wise like a bubbling brook. If you've ever seen or read about an artesian spring that bubbles fresh, cold water from deep within the earth, then you have some understanding of the word picture that this verse paints. Words from the wise are pure, sweet, and refreshing to everyone who hears them. Wise words flows from a wise person, like water from a spring flows into a refreshing brook. Verse number 5. It is not right to acquit the guilty or deny justice to the innocent. In last week's Wisdom Wednesday, I described a personal situation of a friend who was denied justice for 18 months, although he was found innocent. Just as wrong as someone who is truly guilty and yet acquitted of their crimes. Both situations are detestable to God. Verse number 6. Fools' words get them in constant quarrels. They are asking for a beating. It is fairly easy to tell when a person is foolish. This type of person will have constant drama in their lives and will be quarreling with others even about meaningless issues. This type of person will suffer the consequences of their foolishness. Verse number 7. The mouth of the fools are their ruin. They trap themselves with their lips. You've probably heard the saying that if you give a fool enough rope, he will hang himself. It is the same with their speech. They talk so much that they ruin their relationship with others. Their talk always traps them into harmful situations. Verse number 8. Rumors are dainty morsels that sink deep into one's heart. Just like a tasty piece of rich milk chocolate in a morsel that melts in your mouth and then slides into your stomach, we are so prone to consume rumors about others. If we make this a habit, though, it will impact our heart as it spoils our love for other people. Rumors can become like overindulging on chocolate. It may taste good while it's in your mouth, but you will soon feel ill because of it. Verse number 9. A lazy person is as bad as someone who destroys things. In most cultures, we think of a lazy person as somebody who is not motivated. Solomon indicates that it is actually much worse than this. Being lazy is the same as destroying things. Through neglect, lives will be destroyed. Verse number 10. The name of the Lord is a strong fortress. The godly run to him and are safe. God is our rock and our salvation. His protection and strength are poured out on us so that the enemy cannot overtake us. All we have to do is to ensure that we are residing within His fortress. Verse number 11. The rich think that their wealth is a strong defense. They imagine it a high wall of safety. In contrast to verse 10, if we rely on our wealth to be our strong fortress, then we will be sadly mistaken. It seems like a wall of safety, but it can truly crumble without any type of warning. And then verse number 12. Haughtiness goes before destruction. Humility precedes honor. This verse is similar to other verses in Proverbs. If we are full of pride, we will become careless in all of our dealings in life. It will soon catch up to us and destroy us. The opposite of this is remaining humble in all situations. Then God will lift us up in the proper time and setting. The nuggets of wisdom that we gathered today in verses 1 through 12 of Proverbs 18 provide us more tasty morsels of wisdom, insight, and understanding. Regardless of your faith walk, if the precepts of Proverbs are followed, your life will be rich and satisfying. Take them and plant them in your heart so that you'll reap a harvest of goodness. Tomorrow we'll take another short hike on our Wisdom Unplugged series where we will discover an inspirational wisdom quote. So encourage your family and friends to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. That will finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person when you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks, they are available at wisdom-trek.com. And don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Trek so that they will be downloaded to you automatically each day. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend, as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.